Hello, Fillet here, and welcome to No Man's Sky. We are currently in the Swarm Expedition at the Anomaly, and if you've been doing this, you know that it's taking forever. Since we can only do missions once every 8 hours once you get to this particular part. You see we have time remaining 3 hours and 14 minutes till the next reset. So let's get some missions in. I'm gonna pick up a striker, but first, look at my score. 53, 53, 73. Now, the most you could possibly have at this point in the expedition, I believe, is either 55 or 56, and of each type, and I have 73. How did I do it, you ask? Well, I'm gonna show you. But first, there has been some talk of only 3 missions per day count towards the score or whatever, and mostly I think that is royals and sages trying to get weavers to do less. But in case it is, who cares? What matters is that I am going to, whether or not it actually affects the score, who knows, but it sure looks good when I share a screenshot of how high my score is. So let's see how to do it. We're going to pick up striker. I'm going to remember where my ship is and go to it. Yes, my ship is named Don't Scrap Me because I was farming interceptors and I wanted to make sure I didn't scrap the good one, since I was scrapping 10 of these that all look the same. As you could see, multiplayer is currently turned on, but I will do this at least once when it's off as well. So we're going to go to the striker mission, and I am going to pop that up. Looks like there's somebody already over here, so there'll probably be a bunch of these guys. And I like to turn around so they come in not next to the freighter.
Hostile ships approaching.
And then we kill the swarm. And then we hit escape. Once the music starts, we go to log, abandoned mission, +3 to Weaver score, and I usually wait till everything counts down. Actually, I'm going to leave this area since there's other guys fighting right now. And then I go back in, track swarm activity. I'm up to 74 now, and I can pick up the striker mission again. So let's do it again. Go to a different system. Change that to current mission. So many stars I've visited. Trying to find things to do, since you can only do 3 missions every 8 hours, or that used to be the case anyway. And now I'm gonna go do another striker mission. Yeah, I found when you start in the anomaly and then exit the anomaly, it will put you in the same system with a bunch of other people doing the same mission. And when I warp to it, I've never seen anyone else there, but not to say that won't happen eventually. And there's another, more swarms coming in.
Hostile ships
And we will
approaching.
kill them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Music, escape, abandoned mission, +3 to Weaver score. I don't know if I actually need to wait this long until everything counts down, but I'm still not exactly sure how this works, so that's what I do, because that's what I did. Up to 75, and we can pick up another striker. But first, I want to disable multiplayer. Disabled. And whoops. Pick up my striker mission. Striker. Go to a new system. Which is down here where my freighter is apparently. And we go to kill some more swarms. Tell you what, with all this warping, having an interceptor is great because you can fill the warp drive with radiant shards instead of constantly making warp fuel. That's what I prefer to do anyway, but some people who do expeditions try to do the minimum possible, and I am not one of those guys. So I tend to play the game as well, beyond the mission requirements. I'm going to abandon mission, +3 to Weaver, track swarm activity, pick up another striker mission, and let's do another one while we're still in single player, just to confirm everything is still working the same. Icon, go toward it, around,
Hostile ships approaching.
2, 3, and why are you out of range? Where are you going? And 4. Music starts. Abandoned mission. +3 to Weaver score. Let's go ahead and check my score. We're now up to 77. Started at 73. And I am going to, well, actually, let's try something else. Let's try picking up a different type of mission. Sweeper. And it is also in another system, so let's go to that one. Where's it at? Current mission is right here. When you visited so many systems, it's a mess. Now, the reason I did so many striker missions is because sweeper missions are a bit more annoying to repeat. You gotta jump all over the planet. But just to show that it's possible, if I don't screw up anyway, let's do it. See, with Striker, I never have to get out of my ship. With Sweeper, I have to get out of my ship, do the Sweeper mission, and then get back in my ship, work to another system if I restart it, and that takes a lot longer. But for anyone who's still watching the video, I wanted to show that it works on more than just striker missions. Hopefully. Well, I know that it does work if I don't screw up and get my timing off anyway. And of course there's a storm. So I will pull in my freighter.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Pull out my Minotaur. Because the Minotaur is amazing. If you don't know about the Minotaur, find out about it. I'll probably do a video on the Minotaur eventually. But what I have in the Minotaur is I have installed the Cyclops scope, which is super useful. So you can scan stuff while you are inside the Minotaur. And if I look around, you see there are no swarm icons anywhere. But if I scan with the Minotaur, or by pressing C, and then go in, look what's there. Buried swarm debris. So I'm gonna go pick that up. Pick it up, first you have to change your tool to terrain manipulator. Even if you don't have to dig, you have to set it to terrain manipulator or it will not start counting down the ones you pick up. And where did that one go? Well, I'm gonna dig for it. There we go. That's one. That's two. Man, if I could get them all close together like this, that would be amazing. This never happens. But it happened this time. And there's the music. Going to abandon the mission. Get my +2 to Weaver score. +2 to Sage, +2 to Royal. And go back in. Swarm activity. That is a restore mission apparently up to 54. And we can pick up another sweeper mission. But it's in another system. So we gotta get back in the ship. Go to space. Work. Find the system down here with the icon. Where's my icon? There it is. Please don't be aggressive sentinels. Nice. I think I've had aggressive sentinels on one sweeper mission so far. But I was able to get in and out without aggroing any. That's the other reason I don't want to do a bunch of sweeper missions. Because eventually it will stick me on an aggressive sentinel planet. Which, with a Minotaur, isn't so bad because I can kill all the sentinels in the Minotaur, which makes it a whole lot easier, but I'd rather just avoid that for now. And after this, I will attempt it on a hacker mission, which the last time I tried, it did not work for me. I don't know if that's because my timing was off or what, but now that I've done a bunch in a row, hopefully I will have my timing down. You have to escape at the right time before the mission has a chance to complete fully. By the way, this is a fresh save of the expedition, so I I was not able to bring my exocraft summoner for my inventory with me. So, for me to summon my exocraft, I have to have my freighter in the system. So, let's see. We'll scan some guys while I'm here.
Units received.
Yeah, no swarm, so C to scan. Then we can see them. Find the close one. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. 7, 8. Come on, give me something better. 9, 3. That ain't bad. Can we beat it? 4, 3, 4, 7, 10. It looks like the 3s have it. Actually, this other 3 was slightly lower. Where did it go? I gotta scan again. Alright, 4, 345. We'll be back. Maybe that 4 will be right next to it. Pick up a radiant shard while I'm here. Just to make sure it resets. Okay, got that one. Let's get the next one. There we go. Oh, we have 2 right next to each other. Awesome. 2. Oh, 3 right next to each other. And 3. Escape. Abandon. Back in my guy. Not sure if my timing was good enough there. Let's find out. Yep, I can pick up Sweeper again. Alright, let's go try a hacker. And I'm just going to call my ship in so I don't have to run all the way back. Pick up a little sodium. Not that I need it because I have a mine on sodium. Yeah, originally when I started doing this, I had lots of free time waiting 8 hours, so I went and built a mine on every resource. So let's go to that current mission, and there we go. Please don't be at a drop pod. Every time that one of these has been at a drop pod, it has bugged out for me. I had to reset. Gotta get around that guy. Pleasant planet. Oh, an excellent planet. Unless it's on a planet behind this one. Don't be a drop pod. What is it? Is it underground? Yeah, I think it is. Well, that's interesting. Had one buried yet. Actually, oh, at least I can access it without digging it out, but I'm going to dig it out. Ah, one of those. Okay. I use microprocessors because I got a bunch of them. Escape. Yeah, can't abandon it. Already completed. So, hacker does not work. Well, I guess I'll go back to Striker since they always work. And they're quick. And I'm going to get this up to possibly 100. And then I will bring you back when I have hit 100 on my third missions. Well, I'm back. I just did another Striker mission, and I had the bright idea that I would take a screenshot for the thumbnail, and I don't know if it was because I took the screenshot, but when I hit escape, it had completed, and I'm only up to 80, and I can't do any more Striker missions. So I'm going to end it here, and have fun cranking your score up higher than you should be able to. And that's it. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.